Today we're starting on the garden fencing. We got this cool new tool here that we're going to be trying out. We're going to be using a Timber Tough draw knife to get the bark off of these logs here. I looked on Amazon and I actually found this tool on Amazon. I didn't buy this one on Amazon, but I saw it there and I'm like, I just didn't know like the quality of it, right? So we went to some local stores and found some similar to this, but the price was like double what they sold them on Amazon. I'm like, I just don't know if I want to spend $70 on a draw knife, right? So we went around to some other stores and we found the exact same one they sell on Amazon, which was cool because then you get to actually see the quality of it, right? And hold it in your hand. And it's not as thick as the $70 version. Plus, right, it's made in China, of course, and the price is right. Let's see how sharp this bad boy is. Those $70 ones were super sharp. Ooh, but hey, that's not bad either. That's fairly sharp. It's not razor sharp, but it's pretty sharp. So there you go, guys. It's got a couple nice handles on it. It's sturdy, right? Like you can't twist it. It's solid. Yeah, straight. I think it's gonna work, man. I'm not really sure how easy these are to use. They look like they're pretty easy. This right here I just did with my pocket knife. And then I'm like, that's gonna take forever. All right, let's give it a try here. We'll just draw it towards us. Oh, wow. Huh, well, that's easy. These knots are gonna be a pain though. Huh. Yep. I'm sure there's a technique to it. Oh, go fast. I can get that off of there. Man, that comes off. Nice. What do you think about that, man? Half the price of the expensive ones. I'll put a link down in the description to this guy on Amazon. It's the same price as I found it here in a local store. So, pretty cheap. I mean, you know, cheapish. Cheapish, I'd say. But it's going to make it go so much faster than using a pocket knife, right? For sure. I like it, man. Maybe that'll be a little easier up higher. I don't really know. It's all an experiment. Seems to be working all right. Those bigger knots, might be able to go through them if you pulled really fast and hard. But I don't know. Like I said, it's an experiment. We'll try to get it figured out. Wow. That bark's a lot thicker. I think I know why people normally just go out and buy fence posts. This is gonna take a while to get done, and we've got so many posts to do, but that's all right. We're gonna save several $100s here in fence posts by doing it ourselves. Seems like a cool project. Whew. But yeah, it's gonna take a little while. And I'm sure that as I continue, my technique's gonna get better, right? I'll get faster at it. But so far, this tool's working pretty good. There's a little bit of technique I already found, not putting the angle of it too deep. It digs in too far. So kind of just a little bit of an angle on it and whoosh, pull it. But those bigger knots, they do slow it down. So if you're making your own fence post, when you cut off the branches, make sure you cut them off right at the trunk of the tree. Don't leave little knobs sticking out. Otherwise, you're gonna have to work around them or take them off anyway. I think this is going to be the last burn pile for the season. This is not gasoline, even though it's in a gas can. I know diesel's supposed to go in a yellow can, but this is actually off-road diesel. Let's hope this pile burns as well as the other ones did. We're off to a good start. We're off to a slow start. Well, we'll see. Let's try to get it up here where we actually poured the most, I guess. Hopefully that'll get it going. It rained pretty much all day yesterday, and so this is like super wet. Not only green, but wet. Everywhere is wet. So some of you guys have been having questions about us burning piles like this, right? Okay, I already addressed the whole chipping issue in the last video. If you want to know my thoughts on chipping this stuff for like mulch and wood chips, go watch the previous video where we're burning a pile. But another question is like, is it legal? How can you do that? What do you need to do to burn a pile here? Well, we're in North Idaho, right? It is early spring really here. We're not even past the last hard frost date up here. And so basically we're in what's called open burn season. You can burn anytime you want. What they want you to do is just inform the fire department, tell them your address and that you're gonna be burning. That way, if like a neighbor sees smoke or something and they call it in, then they don't send a fire truck out there. You don't want a bunch of rescue people to try to put out a fire because they know you're burning on your address, right? So that's basically all you have to do. And burn it. Watch it. Have a hose, have some water, have a shovel, things like that. Safety. So our fire's going really good right now. It's burning right in the center and just coming out nice and slow. By using the tractor and pushing the fire together, not only does it help it to burn faster, but it also lessens the scar that you leave on the ground, right? Makes that scar smaller. Check out this cool little guy I found. I think I chopped the end of his tail off though on accident. We're gonna give him a new home in this stump here because it's moist in there and dark. Bye. If he wants to get out, he can crawl back out. But he was over here in a moist area of sticks. I'll show you. He was hiding in here. I was cleaning this up. Found him in there. So I figured that stump's a good substitute. Let's go see Doug's playing with his new friend. They're behind the shed over here. He plays with those deer like, I don't know, a couple times a week probably. And they like chase each other and I don't know. I guess they're playing because they don't run off and he doesn't bark at them really. They just kind of like chase each other like, kind of like dogs. The other day I found a log full of ants and the chickens like to eat them. So we're gonna see if we can stir them up again. Might be too cold. Get them. It's a little cold. Those ants are pretty slow. There we go. You found them up there. There you go. Get them. %. Seth's trying to get us plugged in here. All right. Cutting limbs with the power of solar energy. Not bad. It's working. Whoa, something bit me. It's totally itchy, man. All right, let's get this one here. We need like 4-inch screws. We don't have those. We got these giant timber locks left over. So we're going to use these to mount the bat houses. Did I say bat houses? I did. Check it out. These are Seth's bat houses he built. This is a 3-chamber bat house right here. And Julie posted some behind the scenes stuff on our Patreon page for you guys that are patrons. You've already seen these, but for everybody else, these are the bat houses Seth built. If you want to get behind the scenes videos and stuff, check out the link down below for patrons. And also there should be a card right up here that you can click for behind the scenes videos. That'll take you to our Patreon page.
Yeah.
I think that'll work good, man, right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know the ladder's crooked. Okay, bats, come find your home.
You need to go just below that giant black spot.
Which giant black spot?
The one above your head.
Way up there?
Yeah.
Little branches coming out?
Yeah.
Can't go that high.
Maybe like another foot. If you want it the same. I mean, that's pretty high too.
That's great?
No, it's that way somewhere. Yeah, there you go.
2 bat houses up there. 1 right up here. That's enough room for easy a couple hundred bats. Hope we get a couple hundred because I don't want any mosquitoes around here this year. For those of you guys that have been poo-pooing the solar generators, man, they have a place, right? I mean, they can't replace a gas generator in every situation. Maybe not most situations, right? But they definitely have a place. Like this, right? We didn't have to bust out the generator. It's light, you carry it around, plug your tools into it, use them, you know?
Don't have to refill it with gas.
That's true, it's quiet.
Yeah, a lot quieter.
They definitely have the place. I actually did a video, can a solar generator replace a gas generator? I will put a link to that down in the description below. And I kind of talk about when a solar generator makes sense and when a gas generator makes sense. And so you can check that out down below. So lately I've been storing it in here and we can just charge it up right here. Plug it into here, which is then connected over to here, right, to our solar system. We moved the shed, we moved our solar system, and right now we've got most of our panels over here on the ground. They're gonna go on ground mounts running down this way on the north fence of our garden.
So guys, I was thinking of making more bat houses and thinking of selling them, if you guys think that that would be a very good idea, there's a poll right up there that you can vote on.
All right, here we go. Haha, this is the part we want right here. Right there. But what is it for? You guys hear that crow? Wouldn't that have been cool? Would have been cool if I eat crow. Then I could eat crow. That's funny. All right, so this is the other part that we've got right here. Unfortunately, look at that. It's swollen up over the winter. It doesn't fit in all the way. Let's make sure it doesn't go in the other way. Nope. It's pretty much stuck. Either we try to use it lopsided like that, or we could sand it down and make it fit. But I'm wondering if it's going to shrink up as it gets hotter, and then if we sand it down, it'll be too small. I think we'll just leave with it a little lopsided for now, and see if it doesn't shrink up later and we still need it, then we will sand it down. But I don't even have any sandpaper here. So what kind of homestead is this, man? A homestead with no sandpaper? Oh yeah, but what is this thing for, huh? Let's go check it. I'll show you what it's for. Here's the other part right here. See, this goes right in there. Look at that. Put that in there. Here we go, man. Look at that. Oh, now you know what it is. And our first fence post is actually going to go, right about here. All right, let's see how this bad boy is going to work. I want to go down 3 feet. That's how deep I'd like my fence posts to be. I know, man, if we had a fence post auger for the tractor, wouldn't that be cool? Maybe we'll have to rent one, because that would make this a whole lot easier. I would kind of really appreciate it if the bats would hurry up and get here, because there's getting to be a lot of mosquitoes. Today's the first day I've noticed them, like where they're annoying. So we better measure this thing first, huh? Put a mark on it. Where's 3 feet? All right, 3 feet. Oh, okay. All right, so you see where all this paint's off? It's right there, right above it. Look at that, wow. Ooh, beautiful. It's gonna be a cool fence post. All right, let me address a couple things that I know you guys are gonna comment on. The post isn't treated, you're right. I'm just sticking it in there to see how it looks. We'll treat it later. Pull it back out, right, and treat it. I just wanna see what we're up against, put it in these posts. And also, it's not barked the whole way up, I know, because I thought I would bark them when they're standing up, right? Because I think that'll be easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that now that it's up, try to debark it, see how it comes out. Because when they were laying down, constantly bending over, barking them, was, it was difficult. Obviously it was difficult. It was more difficult than I thought it would be if it was standing up. That's what I meant. Let me go grab the tool and we'll debark it. We want it 7 feet tall. I think. We might go down to 6, but I think I want it 7 feet. All right, so that's, oh, I can easily, that's only right here, man. I could easily reach that high. that's not too bad. It's actually easier on my back doing it standing up like that, although it does spray in your face a little bit, so I have to be careful of that. You don't need to tell me that that post is gonna shade those panels. I know it is. That's because the panels are only sitting there temporarily. They're going up on ground mounts, running east to west, facing south. And so they're just sitting there right now on the ground. But they will be moved to their proper location soon. If you want to see what else is going on here in our homestead, there's a video right over there that you'd probably like to check out. Otherwise, I hope you have a really great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you over in that video in just a second.